Hello everybody and welcome back to faster XP rates than even RuneScape 3. Now there is a task that has been super easy in the back of my mind that I've been meaning to do, and it is to make some of these bad boys into, well, whatever. You use them with this machine here and they turn into these weird little fossils, and then you can use them on another strange machine for prayer XP. So yeah, let's do that. Let's take all the little extras that I have out now, because you can also turn these into the museum for XP, and I don't want to waste that. So I think you put the hopper, use the hopper here, you like fill it up with calcium and phosphate, which I got as drops from what are those things called? Ammonite crabs, that's what those are. And you throw all your fossils into here, and then I think some swamp bubbles start popping up. Oh, there's bubbles. We got to poke those bubbles, and eventually all your fossils will be done. I'll see you guys then. The chemical process is finished, then you should transfer the contents to the rinsing pool. So I think you just open this little gate here. Have any of you guys ever done this content? I know I sure haven't. And now we can check the rinsing pool for all our beautifully cleaned fossils. They're called enriched bones. Very beautiful. So let's head to the weird machine and use our bones. I am like 98% sure it's this one. Like I said, I've never done it. Let's start out with the small one. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, I did do some small ones. Use the small enriched bone on here. 8,000 prayer XP. Not bad, and a 50-point task. The medium bones give you 16,000. The large ones give you 24,000 each. Not bad at all. We should be able to get a prayer level from this, actually. And how much do the rare bones give? Let's use it. Well, there's 86 prayer. How much do the rare bones give? 40,000. And it's automated. This is great. And there we go. I've used up all of our fossils to build things. God, that has got to be the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in this game. I've never noticed that before. Why the long face? Hilarious. So obviously I'm going to use all of these on prayer. It would be better to use the fossilized bones on the pool and then use them as bones on the machine to get prayer XP, but I don't have enough of the calcium and stuff like that. So look at these XP drops for prayer. I'm going to fast forward through this so you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me ramble for 20 minutes while I claim these prayer XPs. And here is the last one. Well, we got just over one prayer level. That's good enough for me. 87 prayer, very close to 90. I think we should just go for base 90s right now. That'll be a nice feeling of happiness and joy, a little bit of adrenaline, and we should get to 2,200 total by going for base 90s, I think. First up is prayer. We've got just about 800 bones in between these dragon and wyvern bones. Thankfully, I've been collecting all my Marintills, so we should be able to get this one done pretty easily. 89 prayer, just one more to go. We definitely have enough bones in here for 90, and if I'm being honest, kind of just thinking about doing pest control for the rest of the way to 99. It just sounds a lot more chill. Here we go, the beautiful 90 prayer, just 9 more levels to grind out from there, even though this is going to be one of the more painful ones to get. Nevertheless, though, that is one more closer step to a base 90s. I don't know what I'm saying. We were so close to the level I went and killed a few more blue dragons to get some more bones. There's 92 prayer. That is fantastic. That's a new milestone for extra XP at pest control. And so the next skill I want to move on to is Herblore. We're 86 right now, but I have a lot of herb supplies banked right now. As you can see, we've got quite a few unfinished potions, some herbs from herb runs, and some grimy ones from I have no idea where to clean. So I'm going to go do one more herb run and clean up all these, and we'll get started on the leveling. I believe this is it. This should be the big ol' 90 Herblore. Fantastic. We can now make super combats, which I actually do want to make a super combat set real quick just to highlight something for you guys that I thought that was very interesting. Well, we only have one super defense, but that should do the trick if I can find my super attacks. I'm very bad at this. Do not judge me. Let's get the Torstol out, mix it in with the potions, and look at that. First off, a 250-point task. I did not expect that. Second off, it does not use the Torstols. Torstols count as a secondary ingredient for super combats, so you will not necessarily consume them. Basically, for as many super defense, super strengths, and super attacks as I can make those in a super combat. 71 Torstols, that's going to last me a long time. And with this mix of our potions, we hit 2,200 total level, which is another 250 league points, and our last big milestone, I believe, before we hit max. So I am super excited to see that. We are actually almost passing my Hardcore Iron Man's total XP. My Hardcore is at 332 mil XP. This is at 278. Well, there's the last potion mixed. We managed to gain ourselves 4.6 mil Herblore XP. and we are just about, well, 4.6 mil Herblore XP off of 99. Very coincidental. So it should not be too long before we can get that. Like I said, I can do herb runs like every 20 minutes. So if I keep up with that, we'll probably be able to get 99 maybe tomorrow or the day after. So let's go ahead with my plans of base 90s. What do we have left? Firemaking and runecrafting. We actually have a healthy supply of logs in the bank. I've begun cutting teak logs because I'm not sure I want to camp wyverns all the way for 99 firemaking. It's just kind of taking longer than expected. So I'm going to cut some teak logs and burn them as well. Let's head to the GE or Varrock or somewhere and burn some logs. Yay, 99 wood burning, which you unfortunately actually have to burn wood the entire time. You can't just fight the beautiful skilling boss all the way to 99 like in the main game, so actually have to chop logs. But yeah, that's everything at level 90, I believe, except the best skill in the game, runecrafting. We need 6 runecrafting levels, but thankfully we have all the essence banked that we'll need. So I think I'm going to burn the rest of the logs that we have in the bank right now just because I'm chilling. I'm already in the flow of it, and once we're done with that, I guess we go runecraft. Bit of a random task, but clean 100 grimy dwarf weeds since I'd finally decided to plant my dwarf weed seeds. Oh, and 92 farming. That was unexpected. Let's just pretend I'm talented enough to line something up like that. But yeah, pretty free 100 points. We're almost at 30,000. I fully expect that we'll be there before the end of this video, especially with the base 90 task coming up, doing pest control. I think it'll all fall into place soon. Here we go. Base 90 stats, I think. Yes, I did not mess up. Base 90 stats on the league. 250 more points, over 29,000. And look at that, 90 runecrafting, so beautiful. So when I was full focusing, I was getting about 2.7 million XP per hour here at ZMI, which is not too bad at all. It's like less than 4 hours, maybe like 3.5 hours until 99 if I just sit here and grind it out, which I'm honestly considering doing. It's a little bit tempting, but then again, 3.5 hours of runecrafting is equivalent to about 50 hours of torture, so Oh, when we were training Herblore, I forgot about the stamina potions we can make. Not that these are really that useful, but hey, free XP and a 100 point task for making 20 stamina potions. Also, the amylase can get saved by the botanist relic, so I've used 4 so far in like 2 inventories. Okay, so I think this is enough broad arrowheads and feathers and arrow shafts and all that good stuff to get to 99 fletching. I may have gone overboard. I don't know. I didn't do exact math. I'm not good at math. You guys know me, college dropout. So we need to fletch all these bad boys. Let's head over to pest control and see if we can nab some prayer XP while we do it. Here's our first veteran boat done on pest control, and we got a task complete, a veteran game. And then we got another one for keeping the veteran knight above 150 HP the entire time. First match, it was that easy. There's 200 league points, and I've got a feeling this is going to take a while, man. I forgot how slow fletching was while you're also doing pest control. But, you know, it is what it is, and every point we get is a considerable amount of prayer XP. We just finished making all of our arrow shafts into headless arrows, so now we can actually start doing the broad arrows, which, as you know, 2,400 XP drops. Absolutely beautiful. We also just got to 100 pest points, which means we can head over to this beautiful person right here and exchange our first 100 set for prayer XP. You're not going to want to miss this XP drop. Watch this. 443,000 prayer XP in one click. Absolutely beautiful. It took under an hour to get that much, and once I hit 95 prayer, I'll get even bigger XP drops, and then I think 97 gives you another increase. So I would say this is over 500,000 prayer XP per hour. It's a little bit under what I could get if I just camped blue dragons, but that doesn't include the time it takes to use the altar, and obviously I can't train fletching. So I'm going to at least go to 99 fletching here and use all the prayer XP from this, and then maybe we'll go to blue dragons, but this is pretty chill, I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah, I may have overshot the amount of broad arrowheads I bought, but it doesn't matter. 99 fletching has been achieved. There is 250 more league points. And if we get one more 99, we'll be at a clean 30,000 league points. So, yeah, we got to go for another 99. We're pretty close to a lot of them, honestly, and I have a couple banked. But I'm definitely going to camp pest control a little bit longer until I can clean out 300 points. I've got just over 200 points right now, but I don't want to let them go to waste. And like I said, this is pretty chill, so I can kind of just vibe here, attack some minions, get some prayer XP. There we go. I believe our pest control grind is over. I think we have 300 points. If we don't, this will be a little embarrassing, and I will not cut it out because I have zero shame. It took me a minute to find the knight. Yes, we do. 301 points. First XP drop, a clean 443k. Actually, I think they're all going to be 443k because we're not going to get to 95. But we did get 93, and 94.5 prayer. Not too shabby. Wait, we have one more point left to redeem. Boop. There's a clean little 4,000 XP. So we are just under 5 million XP to 99 prayer, which is like 1,700 dragon bones, maybe a little bit less than that. I don't think we have any bones in the bank, and if I remember correctly, I can get like 200 something an hour. So this would be like a full day of grinding blue dragons if I want to get 99 prayer that way. Or I could stay here at pest control and it'd also be like a full day of grinding for 99 prayer. So I really don't know which one's preferable. So this is how I do my fire making. I just grab some teak logs, teleport to Varrock Center, and then I kind of just, I'll burn one here, you know, for efficiency's sake, make my way towards the fountain here, and then we will burn our logs in a straight line here. But I've discovered there's a little bit more of an efficient way to do this. You can alch every like 3 burned logs that you do, and you can keep up the proper tick maneuvers here. So this is actually terrible. I'm kind of ashamed of myself for doing this. It feels disgusting, but I still need 99 magic, so I guess this helps. The moment you've all been waiting for, the most intense, exhilarating, difficult skill in the game has been completed. 99 fire making. That reminds me of the fiery hot Cheetos mac and cheese I made and reviewed on my second channel. Go check that out. You might be asking yourself, did I really just grind this terrible skill to 99 just so I could shell out my second YouTube channel that isn't even partnered and won't make any money? Yes, I did. Thank you very much for asking. Also, 30,000 league points. It looks so good, man. I was kind of thinking about quitting leagues after I maxed, but seeing that number look like that, I don't know, I'm reconsidering. So I was just going through my bank, decided to use my Herblore supplies. I kind of wanted to wait till I could get 99, but there's 97. It's a good feeling. We can make divine super combats. If we pick tier and win, we could. Little complaint, though, is why doesn't Production Master work with these amylays? Come on, Jagex. I know what you're going to say, spaghetti code, engine work, but come on. I have figured out how I'm going to get 99 magic. Originally, I was just going to alch all the way to 99. That's why I made all those iron daggers. A lot of people have been asking about that. I made iron daggers so I could just alch them. I could have made anything, but I thought iron daggers sounded the funniest. But I am now going to superheat iron ore while I'm mining it. It's insanely efficient, and it honestly makes mining the iron a little bit more fun. I know I have Production Master, so you can all laugh at me for superheating this like an idiot when I can literally make it instantly at the furnace. But look at this. It is so nice. Okay, watch this. Let's mine an ore. Mine the next one, superheat, go on to the next one, keep doing it. It's 848 magic XP every single time I do this, so I'll hit 99 magic before I even get enough iron ore to get 99 mining and smithing, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty chill. It's pretty nice. It does mean I'm going to have to get even more nature and fire runes, since I obviously am not going to be wielding a fire staff while doing this. Actually, it would be the same amount of inventory space if I wielded a fire staff. Okay, we're getting a fire staff. I just had a realization. But nevertheless, it's not that much effort added on to the iron mining, in my opinion, and free 99s. Who can complain? So for anyone curious about this insanely amazing method that I totally just came up with and nobody else has ever done, and will therefore be known as the GuidesForUsAll method henceforth, you can get about 1.15 million magic XP per hour, probably more if you don't mess up like me, and about 900,000 mining XP per hour in the leagues. Obviously, this is going to be 16 times slower in the main game, actually more so, because you actually have to walk to a bank instead of having instant teleports there. So yeah, pretty efficient, especially if you did not pick the Production Master Relic. Then you really should be doing this so that you don't have to spend a bunch of time making your bars. Plus, since you're superheating it, it's a 100% chance to turn it into a bar without a Ring of Forging, which is, that's just good. So after doing this for nearly an hour, we are 96 magic with just 3 levels to go, and I must say that I'm absolutely miserable and my finger kind of hurts. But that's okay, because we're getting level 99s in a temporary game mode that will all just be inevitably wiped away in not but just a few weeks. So I think it's probably worth it. I will consult my doctor to see if the damage to my fingers is permanent. If it is, oh well, you know, like I said, worth it. So the one skill I'm eyeballing and I'm really thinking, like, I do not know how I'm going to get this to 99 is farming. This skill I thought was going to be insanely easy. We've gotten up to 8 mil XP so far, but I'm kind of out of seeds. I stopped doing birdhouse runs. I don't have any magic logs to do more birdhouse runs with, and I just don't have that many seeds. So I'm going to try and kill spitting wyverns for a little bit. They do drop some really good seeds like mahoganies and, you know, maples and stuff like that, huge seeds. So I hope they're decently common. The wiki drop table's a little confusing. It says that there's a 1 in 123 chance of hitting the table that has the seeds on it. But then in the next breath, it says that a use seed's 1 in 114, which is more common than the supposed table that it's even on. So I don't know what to believe. I'm going to do a couple tasks of these and see what kind of seeds we get. Okay, I'm just going to assume that the seed table is somewhat rare on these guys. I don't think I got any seeds from the last task I did of them either. So we are going to do something else. I've got a couple other ideas. Don't worry. Oh, hey, would you look at that task? Obtain 25 million hit points XP. And as you could tell, we're at the giant mole. I figured that I'd kind of be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If we kill mole, he has that really common drop of yew logs, which I can then use to do birdhouse runs. And he also drops the mole parts, which I can exchange for seed nests. And then I might, or for just bird nests in general, which might be seed nests, which might have tree seeds in them. So I'm going to try this for just a little bit and see if we can get anything. Also, I'm using the GPU plugin on RuneLite, and it basically increases your draw distance and makes things run a little bit smoother. I usually don't use this because it kind of interferes with my recordings and stream, but it seems like it's working just fine now. And there's the U-log drop I was talking about. So let's do a couple kills of mole, then we'll try to trade in a bunch of mole parts and see if we get any seeds, see if it's worth it. Okay, so the render distance thing does not actually increase the distance at which you can see the mole. It kind of just increases the area you can see. It doesn't actually spawn in the NPCs. As you'll see here, these little baby moles start appearing when I get close enough. So it is still a massive pain in the buttocks to kill mole without the hard diary, and there is no way I'm AFKing Prospector right now just to be able to kill mole, just to potentially get some stuff. So I think I'm going to go to 10 kill count and then we're stopping. Hey Wyson, I killed the mole 10 times. Please take my mole parts and give me goodies. Let's extract from here. Oh, you have to go to the bank. Okay, I'll go through the formalities and put my nests in the bank first. Let's see how many we get. I hope it's a lot. I really hope it's not like 3 seed nests and it's just going to be a bunch of acorns in it. 22 seed nests. Wow, that is actually not bad. Only 10 mole kills. I mean, admittedly, these mole kills were a huge pain in the ass to do. But let's loot these nests and see what we end up with. 2 more, and boom. Actually, not that bad. 2 calquet seeds and a mahogany seed, papaya, a couple herb seeds, which don't matter that much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got 4 usable tree seeds, the mahogany being the best one. This is like almost a 250,000 XP. The calquets are really good too, almost 200k each. And the papaya is pretty decent as well. So I guess mole might be the way forward. I'm also going to integrate birdhouse runs into this, and I think I'm sold. Honestly, I think mole is going to be the path to 99 farming. Unless I just got really lucky here and we do more mole and find out that this is an outlier and I'm actually just going to get sweet corn seeds. Anyways, I think this is where I'm going to end the video off here. I'm going to go kill some mole right now because trees take a while to grow, you know, and we're going to need to grow a good few trees before we hit 99 farming. So I figure it's best to get the seeds now, and then while we're waiting for trees to grow and stuff like that, then we can level up the rest of our skills. I very well might just max in the next video. I've still got like 20 plus hours of grinding before we can max amongst all my skills here. So it is going to be a little bit of work. It definitely won't be tomorrow when the video is up. But if I do not max in the next video, I want you all to accuse me of milking and tell me I'm terrible and wag your fingers at me, okay? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to gently caress that like button. Give it a little bit of love. Everyone's always telling you to smash it, but sometimes you don't want to smash. You just want a little cuddle. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.